Good morning. This is Mary Noble from the Mountain Magnolia radio show. I hope all you beautiful people are doing great out there. I know it's been a rough 2 weeks, and I hope that the show helps inform people and lift everyone up. We are so lucky to have this special community that has really come together. And today, I'm going to introduce you to some folks that have come from Ohio that have been doing angel work. And I cannot wait to dive into this. Y'all are going to be interested in this. All right, so I've got Pam and Cathy from Dog Tours Animal Assisted Therapy. Welcome, Pam and Cathy.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you guys have been doing wonderful work. They've got their beautiful dogs here, Maddie. Hey, Maddie, Quillo, and Pepe. And they're golden retrievers and then a Australian Shepherd. Border Collie, all right. And so they've been going into communities and also to first responders and helping with dog therapy. These dogs are giving all the folks that have really had a hard time some love. So I want you guys to tell me about some scenarios or some specific events that have happened so far while y'all have been here.
Okay. First of all, this is an amazing community. We've never been here before, and what a beautiful town Black Mountain is. And I think the best way that we can describe what we've seen is we have seen so many people that just use the word blessed. And I mean, they're without houses, they're without water, they're without power, they've lost loved ones, and we are so inspired by this community. We've shed tears right along with them. And we were called in actually to help with the first responders. And that's where we have been doing the majority of our work, simply because they're going out and taking care of all of these victims. And so, and I'm going to let Cathy talk about what we were doing yesterday. But so our therapy dogs are basically coming in to give comfort. And so we've gone to fire departments, we've gone to places where they are handing out supplies. They've got like depot areas, Ingles. The churches are overwhelming a part of this community. You can just see it everywhere. And so it broke our heart to see Swannanoa. That is just devastated. And we just can't believe what all has happened there. So we've kind of focused a lot of our time up there.
It's beautiful. Yeah, they're definitely in need. And I love how you guys really don't have a plan, that you just go as your need.
Yes. We would call the fire stations ahead of time and say, when is the best time to try to see the responders? And we have been in Asheville. We've been up to Reams Creek, Bernardsville, of course, Swannanoa. We were in Asheville. We even got to meet one of the guys. His wife has cadaver teams. And so I'm going to let her talk about the children's home. And I got to drop off supplies yesterday to the Swannanoa Animal Hospital. Swannanoa, sorry.
Yeah.
What a beautiful name that is, and I keep butchering it, sorry. But they are giving, they're just asking for donations. That's incredible to me. So I had a bunch of veterinary supplies that I donated.
Oh, good.
So
nice.
I'd like Cathy to tell about the children's home.
Yeah. I want to dive into specific stories. We're not in a hurry here.
Okay.
So when my husband and I came in on Wednesday, and Pam and Susan were out with Maddie and Reggie, we got there and they said, just hang tight, we're going to go to the Black Mountain Children's Home. And what an incredible group of people. They brought the older kids in first, and first of all, the staff there were just, you would never know the tragedy that this community has gone through. It's amazing the spirit that they all have, and so they brought the kids in, and the kids were just awesome. I'm going to tell you, I think I was more uplifted than I think our dogs.
Yes,
our dogs
yeah,
just the kids would pet the dogs and brush them, and then this one little one said, "Hey, can we go over there with the dogs and let them run around?" And here she was, probably 6 years old, thinking about letting the dogs run around. And so it was really cool that we went and made sure that the gates were closed and got them off of their leashes, and the kids were running around. The dogs were having a blast, and it was just. It was really cool. It was time for dinner, and they were trying to round the kids up, but they were all just between the dogs and the kids. It was just an incredible thing.
Everyone was having a good time at film.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That is wonderful. I'm so glad you were able to share this dog's love with the children's home. So, you said you also went to Barnersville, Swannanoa, Hendersonville. Can you describe how these dogs are able to assist with the first responders? Because I know first responders have seen a lot of tragedy.
Yes, they have, and our dogs are sensitive to that. They can tell when somebody is stressed, and so we try to go in and we go, "Hey, we've got a bunch of crazy dogs here that are here to be loved on, and we understand that you might be under some stress. Come on over and let's have a party." And we have been welcomed over and over and over again. They were so happy, and then they'll start telling us about their dogs. And Cathy has a neat story about one of the first responders, but they're kind of, we're seeing police officers and fire all in the same. They're kind of all working together. Yes. Yeah. And but she had a neat story that I'll never forget about the guy that lost his golden.
Yeah. So, that's another thing, rather than focusing on all that's going on there, everybody's young to me. And he said, "Oh, I just love your Goldens." He goes, "We just lost our Golden a little while ago, and my wife is telling me we need another one, and I just don't know." And he was loving on them, and then he pulled out his phone, and we spent some time looking at pictures of his daughter as a baby growing up with their Golden, and sharing about how they bonded and how wonderful dogs were. And he goes, "Do you mind if you take a picture of me with these dogs? Because my wife is just going to love this, and I might have to get one before I really want to again." So it's not really focusing on all of that, but just kind of connecting. And dogs just have a way of doing that people can't, I think.
Yeah, because you can be completely yourself. I was holding my dog last night, and I was giving her a big hug, and they love you unconditionally, and people do too, but it's a different type of love. And I'm so happy that you guys have been able to share your dogs, and also you guys are beautiful people. Y'all really are uplifting these folks, and I know you said that y'all feel the same way. And absolutely. It's such a symbiotic relationship for all of us to be here, and yes, not focus on what's ahead, but make it lighter, make it loving,
make them laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, to see the children laugh, I think, was incredible. But to watch these big burly guys that have just done incredible work, and then they see the dogs and they just do a meltdown, and it's just awesome because I can just hand my dog over and they're hugging them and they're kissing them, and it's awesome. So
I love it.
It's really great, and to just let them come out of that moment, for a little bit, and to enjoy something that's making them laugh, or they would love to tell stories and so forth. And I think one of the things that got us, and they've been there as well as us. I think every one of our team members have been up to the Slavic church in Swananoa.
Okay.
It took me a few days to learn that word, but it's a beautiful word.
Listen, all good.
And the Slavic church is incredible. They are not only taking supplies, they are making meals, and we had a little language barrier there. And next thing you know, here they come out with a rug, and they're going, "This is for the dogs." And then they made a sign that made us all lose it. And they had paw prints all over. And they said, "If you want comfort, come here." And it was our dogs. And so that got to us, just knowing that they get it, and the kids are coming out, and all people are coming out, and so forth. And so it's been overwhelming.
Yes.
But it's
Beautiful. Well, so if folks, first of all, you said you guys are leaving. Are y'all leaving this week?
We're leaving Sunday, and then we've got looks like other teams are forming to come in, because I think we've heard that the schools are opening up. These dogs love to go to school.
Oh,
And so, we have to think about these kids that are going back to school and what they do and they don't have. And this would be a perfect opportunity for the therapy dogs to go from shifting from the first responders over to the children.
Yeah. So if someone would like to schedule you guys to come and do the dog therapy, how can they reach out to you?
I can give you my phone number.
Okay.
It's 937-408-8669. And or you can text me, and we've got pretty good cell service right now, so we're happy about that.
Yeah, and I will post that on Facebook as well.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
Yes.
And that's how we get the word out. So you had mentioned also, I know you guys are leaving Sunday, but you have another team coming in here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you've got one other dog tours leader, and you said in Hendersonville. What was her name?
Her name is
Susan.
Susan.
Susan. Okay. So, guys, this is not just for Black Mountain Swananoa. This is also for
Yeah. We're reaching out as
Western
far
North
as we
Carolina.
can, as safe as we can, because sometimes we've had to be pulled back. We were pulled back yesterday in Asheville. They basically said the area was dangerous and we can't go. And so we pulled back out of there, and then what we kind of do is just we try to make a plan. We all sit down together, and we're trying to make a plan of where have we been, where do we need to go back, because all of us brought tons of supplies down. And so we had 28 pairs of fireman's boots, because we heard that the boots were being kind of chewed on by the toxic mud in some of the areas. So we wanted to make sure that the first responders got those. And she brought, tell them what you brought,
Vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, coats, blankets, and
tarps and all kinds of things.
You guys are amazing. Thank you. Y'all really are revealing the heart and soul and shedding your love on us.
Well, it's been an honor. It really has. I mean, thanks to Ted, thanks to Ken, Cathy, Susan, my brother Bob, who put this together, and we've seen just the outpouring love of people. There's just we haven't seen anybody just sitting. Everybody's working, doing something, whether they're doing power lines of those heroes, or they're trying to get water restored or whatever. But we wouldn't had a place to stay if it wasn't for Dan and Stephanie. We just wouldn't. We wouldn't have had a place to stay. So they allowed us to stay. We're all in one big kind of open concept, and it's a party with those dogs.
Hey, listen, small town living.
Yes,
Everyone
we
helping
love
each
it.
other. Well, I know there was a couple of people you wanted to give a thank you to.
Okay.
Who would you like to reach out to?
I would say basically Dan and Stephanie have done the most because
they're
at-
here in Black Mountain.
They are at
and
Goldfinch
Stephanie.
Restaurant, yes. And we've been staying at the bed and breakfast, and so it's been a little challenging, but it's nothing compared to what we've seen out there, you know. And so we feel blessed. We feel blessed to be able to be here. Blunt Pretzels is up in Swannanoa, and they are serving breakfast. And I may get the name wrong, but you can find them on Facebook. But it's like Cabaret Kitchen. It's CABARETE Kitchen out of Indiana. Brought a food truck down here.
Oh, where's
and
the food truck?
It's up in Swannanoa.
At the church?
Um,
That's okay.
It's on Old 70.
It's on Old
Old
70.
70.
They're moving about, and they did it all on donations, and they are serving
that's
people
all
delicious rice bowls, and it's free.
Okay.
And one last one is the Medical Misfits. They're the ones that are bringing these helicopters out of here. And they reached out to us and said, if you know of anybody, we'll get there either on foot or we'll get them by air.
Well, these are some amazing experiences, you guys have had and that you're bringing into our community. So we just have a little bit of time left, but I want one more question. So if you were talking for your dog, what do you think he would say?
She'd say, she doesn't care for the drones, and the helicopters are okay, but they're happy. They're happy. They're tired.
Yeah.
They're working longer hours than we normally work them, but we know when they're getting tired, so we'll pull them out. And we're all splitting up. These teams are amazing. Ted and Cathy are amazing. Ken is amazing, and so we're very blessed.
All right, Pam, what would Quilla or Pepe say?
Where to next?
Where to?
And do you have the treat?
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the Mountain Magnolia Show. Again, this is where we are revealing the heart and soul of our community. We'll have information about Doctor's Animal Therapy on our Facebook page. And everybody, I hope you have a beautiful day. Stay positive. If you need anything, please reach out. There's so many community members that are willing to help. All right.
Peace and love.
Thank you.
The preceding has been a production of Signal Hill Studios. For more information, please call 704-872-0550.